Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. So, base management time. Previous episode was a bit stressful, especially with that cyber disc showing up. We did get lucky with some good headshots and some other shots and some other... I'm actually kind of forgetting what exactly happened there. It's kind of a blur of stress and terror. So let's scan for some activity. Okay, so apparently Swan Ronson and Unce Unce are both back, and we finished researching the alien nav computer. Assign new research. So, satellite nexus available for construct. Oh. We've had the opportunity to study these devices in a limited fashion. As we've discovered, they do contain some form of encrypted alien data. However, they're also completely reliant on an internal power supply, which, when depleted, renders the device inaccessible. The only means we've found to gather information from this equipment is by routing its internal power system through a crudely assembled interface that bypasses any built-in shutdown sequences. However, the alien data itself presented an even greater obstacle, as we're dealing with a programming language that is unlike anything found in our own systems. Fortunately, the research team is quite capable, and we quickly assembled a small group of our best analysts for the task. We've already begun to establish patterns in the alien encryption algorithm, revealing small bits of information that can be integrated into our research. So now we get the satellite nexus, which gives 4 satellites, or also if it's next to something, it has an adjacency bonus, which is pretty awesome. It's probably really expensive. Now I could do that, or man, all the awesome stuff is still extremely long away. I guess we're gonna do sectoids, considering we haven't done that in a while.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Okay, so we are going to dissect him, and that'll take 3 days, which won't take too long. I'm gonna quickly look at this. I just want to see satellite nexus, satellite nexus, satellite nexus, 250 cash. Oh, well, we don't have anywhere close to enough engineers or power for that either, but that's tempting something for later. I'll probably put that down here, or down here. Probably down that far. It'll be a while. Apart from that, let's see. Oh, right. I don't have any money. So what do I care about building facilities right now? On to... what am I going to do next? Do I got any medals to give to anybody? The answer is no. I did not earn any medals. What about the memorial? Hey! I can see everyone who died. Cool. Wow, Waffledong actually did a really good job at killing things. Okay, so... I like the bagpipe music too. Nothing in the hangar that we care about. So... we have no money. Back to mission control. We're probably going to get the sectoid autopsy far before anything else happens.
Commander, our intelligence sources indicate that a previously unknown organization is attempting to undermine XCOM field operations. We believe this group harbors some misguided sympathies for the invaders, and is intent on acquiring alien technology and artifacts critical to your efforts. Early reports indicate this organization calls itself Exalt. We trust you will isolate the source of this new threat and eliminate it.
Commander, the Council has provided some additional resources to help us deal with these traitors. We can begin scanning for additional Exalt cell locations and launch covert operations to disrupt their activity via the Situation Room.
Well then. Sweet. Looks like we've got an Exalt operation. Propaganda in South Africa, panic increased. So, we are going to have to go to the Situation Room and take them on. So, go to the Situation Room. Yeah! Keys to global covert operations. Exalt is a new global threat, and they will carry out anti-XCOM operations until you find their base and destroy them. Exalt operates within cells. Initiate covert ops missions to neutralize individual cells. Eliminating these cells will recover intel. They will need to locate the Exalt base. Exalt cells are not always visible. Purchase an intel scan to reveal them. Hidden cells can hurt XCOM or the countries they are operating in. So, insufficient cash to sweep. But we've got one covert operation we can do. And we're going to have to really look into how we get money soon. Covert operation.
I'm receiving you. Return to base for debriefing.
Keys to covert operation deployment. You must choose a soldier to infiltrate the Exalt cell you selected and recover vital intel that will help you to the Exalt base. After a few days of covert activity, the soldier will be available for extraction in a special tactical mission. Covert operatives are restricted to pistols, pistol technology, and foundry upgrades. May be useful. Covert operatives have a powerful in-mission ability, Exalt Com Hack. If you can find an Exalt Com array, your covert operative can hack it, disabling all Exalt forces weapons for a short time.
I remember when all we heard about were flying saucers. The aliens certainly have come a long way.
Heavy soldiers and MEC troopers are ineligible for covert ops duty. Huh. So have them go super covert for this one. Well, first off, we're going to go back. We're going to go to the gray market. What can I sell? Unfortunately, not much. I guess I'm just going to sell, like... Shoot, I could probably sell a couple of these, actually. Let's get some extra cash. Then we're going to go back, go to engineering. Man, my frame rate doesn't like it when I'm switching between all of these very quickly. Let's buy us one laser pistol. We only need one. Oh, foundry upgrades are like upgrades you can do to equipment stuff. Well, that's not useful. Okay. And covert operations. I hope, like, you can't have a guy automatically die as a result of these. Oh, intel scan is 50. Good to know for the future. So first, who do we want to go? We could send in Shell. I honestly don't know, like, if there's a bonus for some of these people or not. Swan Ronson. That's actually a huge temptation, actually. Swan Ronson is definitely one of my best. The only one better than Swan Ronson, really, is Vadus. So, who do I want to send?
Central. I'm receiving you. What do you mean you think you saw a snake? What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Well, considering he is the Desperado, let's go into loadout, give him a laser pistol, keep him with a nanofiber vest, so... Oh. Huh. So, we would actually have to use his abilities here. Well, there's a good reason why we wouldn't want to send the person with the sniper rifle skills in. He'd be pretty damn useless. He's got a fair amount of medals. Just one. Okay, well, that's not good. So, I guess he's going to be our best man for the job as far as I can tell. Yeah, maybe there's some gene mod stuff I could do with him. That would actually be really useful, come to think of it. Well, hopefully the first Exalt mission is not going to be hard. Let's send him in.
Operative deployed to disrupt Exalt
I think the engineering team is getting antsy. They might be more excited about the new weapons than our troops are.
Okay, so I guess Swan Ronson's just going to be out of commission for a little while. Up until we've... until he's done, I think. Well, scan for activity. 6 days. Let's see if something else pops up before then. Sectoid autopsy. Complete. Uplink targeting AIM available for manufacture. We found no discernible genetic variants between any of the small humanoid aliens that have been examined thus far. They are perfect genetic copies, each and every one of them. The subject's brain is quite sizable with respect to its body, and appears to have been augmented even further with cybernetic implants of some kind. Considering the fragile nature of this creature's physical form, it is safe to assume that these implants were intended to somehow improve the combat effectiveness of this species. Dr. Shen and the engineering team have already developed several theories as to how we might be able to adapt these implants for our own use. Additional tactical information may be available in the field when viewing hostile targets in the unit analysis view. Dr. Valen's personal note: cloning, genetic manipulation, biomedical implants, the implications of this technology and the aliens' motives are not reassuring. So now we can do a module to, I guess, boost our fighters when they're going to attack stuff. Neat. It's probably like a one-time use thing, which kind of suck. Okay, so next let's do the cyberdisk autopsy. It's probably going to be more useful than anything else, and that means we should be able to start selling cyberdisk wrecks if we don't need them.
We've yet to recover one of these in functional condition from the field. The men seem to enjoy using them for target practice. At the present time, we know that the cyber disc, as they've been calling it, is heavily armed, but it shows no clear pattern of behavior on the battlefield.
Okay, so we got that. Engineering. What can we buy? Anything that we need? And the answer is, we got plenty of those. I do need one more heavy laser, come to think of it. Because, well, submit order. There we go. Because we've got Robot Nixon. He doesn't have a weapon. We don't need any of these, I think. Because I think I've got laser cannons, or maybe the Phoenix cannon. I don't even know. But mainly I want to hold on to my money for a bit. I guess the other thing we could do, research, visit Gene Lab, add soldier. Let's see, what can we mess around with? So this one is tempting. This one is also super tempting. Let's see, that's okay. Mimetic skin is the one that I think I most want, which means I need to get 60 more. But if I get this, then he'd be... Oh, wait, no. That's not really useful, though. Like, he's the sniper. But really, I'd want this more for, like, a scout-type person. Bioelectric skin, muscle fiber density. This one's tempting, so it can jump up. But I think the one I'm just going to go with right now is depth perception. Confirmed gene implants. 3 days and a couple of resources. That's not a problem, but this way...
I'll have the selected volunteer sent to surgical prep immediately, once the genetic
This way, anytime I put him up high, he'll just be able to smoke everything. So, Cyberdisk autopsy complete. So, UFO tracking boost available for manufacture. Secondary heart available in Gene Lab. Well, that's concerning. So far, we've been unable to ascertain whether this is a strictly mechanical creation or a living organism. Based on our findings, it is an alternate biochemical system based on the silicon atom. Hiccup. Like carbon, silicon can create molecules that are sufficiently large to carry biological information, and since the silicon has several chemical properties similar to carbon, it is possible this could be a new and completely alien life form. With respect to the specimens we've already encountered, its internal mechanisms seem to operate like organs, giving it the ability to circulate plasma through its core systems, much in the same way blood flows through our bodies. These mechanisms enable the construct to distribute vital functions throughout its body. After further study, it may be possible to use these designs in our genetic modification program to reduce our soldiers' dependence on vital organs such as the heart. Our unit analysis view available in the field should provide additional specifics regarding the species' various combat abilities. So now we can increase our dude's pursuit speed, and secondary heart causes soldiers to bleed out instead of dying the first time they go to 0 health on a mission. The bleed out timer is extended by 2 turns. Prevent loss of will from critical wounds. Hot damn, I needed to get that on some of my guys ASAP. And considering this is still going to take quite a while, even though I'd really like to get the light plasma rifle going, I'm going to do the floater autopsy, and if I can't get any more science after that...
You can make the connection yourself. We've designated this particular specimen as a floater. The research team is continuing in its efforts to determine how the aliens prevented the organic tissue from rejecting the mechanical components, as they seem to work in perfect harmony with one another.
Well, as I was saying, if I can't find any other research other than that, we're going to go with the light plasma rifle, because we need that. Now, I'm going to go to the Gene Lab just for a second. Who can I add as a soldier? So, who is wounded? Actually, a lot of people are wounded. The people that I would want to genetically modify, probably. Because Richard Nixon we're going to turn into an MEC, and I don't think gene mod stuff stack with MEC stuff. I could be wrong. If they did, I'd be really happy. That would be really awesome. It would be a lot of money on a person, but hey, whatever. Okay. Now here's the question. If I wanted to give her a second heart, that'd be expensive. It's tempting, though. It would prevent her from dying, and that's a pretty good thing. I'd also like to give her adaptive bone marrow, make her kind of this Wolverine-y type character. Well, tempting. Yeah, let's do it. It'll be expensive, but hell,
Excellent.
science.
We'll begin prepping the candidate for surgery immediately. I will notify you when the
Luckily, she has no idea what I'm talking about, and is not paying full attention to what I'm saying. Whee! You have 2 hearts now.
We are on the threshold of a new kind of warfare. Our soldiers were already humanity's best warriors.
So now, he's got crazy mutant eyes, right?
Now, as we learn from our fallen enemies, we can make their strengths our own.
You know what I'd like to see? The sequel to XCOM, where instead of defending Earth at this point, you go around, like, doing intergalactic, more or less, if you took Mass Effect, took out the whole Reaper threat thing, and essentially just had a squad of, like, super cool, you know, sci-fi soldiers doing all sorts of stuff. It'd be awesome. Oh, is the satellite uplink ready? Oh, damn. I better get on that quick. Which means I'm going to have to sell a lot more things just to get these going. But that's okay. New construction. What facilities can I build? Not much. Sorry to say. Oh, right. I should probably go sell many things. I mean, realistically, I should probably hold on to some of these. Like the fusion core, probably should hold on to that. The UFO power source, I can sell 2 of these, not feel too bad about it. These, I can sell, like, a couple of them. 310. I really hope this doesn't screw me over sometime later, but luckily you can just keep doing stuff and... Money! Engineering. So first off, we're going to build by satellites. Here's the question. How many satellites can I... Let's see. 2 out of 5. So I can build 3 more. Engineering, build by... We want 3 satellites. Oh, they're actually cheaper now as a result. So 3. That's expensive. Now we only have 128, but that's a hell of a lot better than it was a little bit ago. So now, here's the other problem. We need to get a power generator. Bad. Before I can get the cybernetics lab, which only needs 3 power. So I guess we're going to have to build an access lift. Oh. Crap. I don't have enough power to build the access lift. Like, how much is an officer training room? Oh god, can't even do that. Well, what does a laboratory give me? Research speed. How much are labs? What is the cheapest thing that I could get rid of? Not the satellite uplink, that's definitely a fact. Not the satellite nexus. Yeah, it'll have to be that. Well, this kind of sucks. Because, yeah, oh, man, I really should have been thinking about that. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can cheese this a little bit. Yep, no, cheese did not work. So, oh, God, this sucks. Well, we needed to build it anyway, but now I just feel like a fool. And... all I can build are power generators at this point. Man, I really should have thought about this before building all these things. Oh well. I guess when it comes down to it, I paid for it one way or another. Now, I do have some more money. What could I spend it on? There's Gmods, there's stuff, or you know what I could do? I could just be patient and just save the money until I have something neat. Okay, so Covert Operative is ready for extraction. Warning, operative will be lost if this mission is ignored. Time to send in the extraction squad. Okay, so Covert Operative is ready for extraction. The operative holds intel about the location of an Exalt base, so safe contact back to the base is essential. Launch mission.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
What is Vadis wearing? So we've got Robot Nixon. We've got... oh, wow. We've actually got quite the group. I guess everybody's off of medical leave. So it's time for me to mess around with the squad stuff, and admittedly, this is the kind of stuff I mess around with off-camera just because I'm a lazy person. So, I will see you guys on the next episode of XCOM Enemy Within, where we'll go do some extraction stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm looking forward to it. See you guys then, and as always, Thanks for watching.